How to write a non-conformity report. There are three parts in a non-conformity report. As you all know that non-conformity means non-fulfillment of a requirement. So definitely there is a connectivity of non-conformity with requirement. So requirement is called criteria, or we can say attributes. So let me say attribute. Then this is for, say, this is a requirement, criteria, or attributes. So now another two parts. Those are, number one, non-conformity statement. Means what is the problem, or what is the deviation, or what the organization did not conform. Just in a simple sentence, you can explain. Very simple sentence. Mind it, this statement is going to read by many stakeholders around the world. So each and every stakeholder can understand easily. You will write this statement accordingly. No need to use all bombasting words. Use most usable, most common words in non-conformity statement. So then we said non-conformity statement in for S8000 we can say, okay, non-conformity statement so in this case, in S8000 we can say this as clarity. Clarify the NC, clarity. What is your clarity? You can write here. Same thing. So if you want to say, I did not do this or he did not do this, definitely you need to have what? Proof. Proof, evidence. So here, this is your integrity or evidence or integrity. Means you are blaming me. What is the basis? What is your proof? So this is called integrity. So as a whole we can say CIA, right? So that's why we say CIA approach of writing a non-conformity. Nothing but just to make sure you remember. Right? So making easy. So that now let's give an example and learn how to write a non-conformity. For example, you identified that some of the workers are not receiving living wage. So, when you were reviewing the documents of living wage estimation, you informed that the organization follow living wage benchmark of global living wage coalition. Then you enter to global living wage coalition and found that for this area living wage is 27,000 taka, Bangladesh taka. You asked for the wage record and the wage policies documents, and you found that they are paying minimum wage 15,000 taka per month. When you review the minimum wage law of the country, you found that for this sector the minimum wage is 12,500 taka per month. Is it a nonconformity or not? Yes, it is a nonconformity because standard criteria not fulfilled. Which criteria? Tell me. 8.1 of S8000 standard is the attributes. What does it say? The very first sentence of this requirement 8.1 requires for the organization shall respect to a living wage. So this organization is not respecting that, so that it is a nonconformity. From the standard itself, the same sentence you can write, the organization shall respect the right of living wage. This is attributes. From the standard you can write, so I am not writing the whole. Any standard in the world, S8000 or other standard, wherever it is written the criteria, you will write the same. Now come to nonconformity statement. What is your problem here? What they didn't comply? What is the deviation? You will write here in clarity. What? The organization did not respect the organization did not respect the right of living wage. This is the problem. Standard asked for respecting, they didn't respect. This is non-fulfillment. This is the negative aspects here. So, you said the organization did not respect. Do you think without any proof anyone will agree with it? No. So, now let us write here the objective evidence. This is called integrity. Objective evidence. Can you tell me how many types of objective evidence we discussed? Statement, document, observations. So, from where did you get this message? Document. So, first you come, it was noted from the review of the wages, living wage estimation, living wage benchmark of global like living wage coalition, that the living wage of this location is 27,000 BDT. It was noted from the wage sheet that the organization pay minimum wage 15,000 BDT. However, the legal requirements is 12,500. This is concluded that the organization is meeting with local minimum wage but not the living wage. This is document evidence I gave. Now, if you come again, I have more evidence. If during the interview of the management stated that we are currently following minimum wage guidelines and we have introduced some additional facilities and we are paying above the minimum wage, but yet to meet the living wage, they are working behind it but yet to complete. So in the integrity objective evidence, you can write freehand, you can write explain whatever you want to explain, whatever you found during the audit activities, from the interview what you found, from the document review what you found, from the facility visit what you found. Sometimes you may have 3 complete evidence. Then you will write all 3 step by step, so it will be much clearer. But please do not write everything in clarity part, because your report is going to be read by lower management, mid management, top management, customers, so CEO. So they do not have time to read whole thing and know what is the problem. First sentence will give the problem statement. Then if I have enough time, I will try to read the integrity. I will try to read the criteria or like attributes. But the highest management, top management, if they see, oh, okay, we didn't pay living wage, he is already aware of it. He is already aware of living wage requirement. He is already aware of we are not giving it. They do not need to read anymore. Right? Once somebody will say, oh no, this should not be, I'm paying, so let me see how they got it, then they can read it and confirm that if they are right or not. That's the way we can write a non-conformity report. That's it.